everyone. This reading is going to be on the deities of the sun, Apollo, Sekhmet, and I would like to see what they would like to tell us. They've been coming through in a channeling, and I would like to confirm what they're trying to tell me and the collective. So we'll do a prayer first. Guides, guardians, ancestors, spirit guides, archangels, guardian angels, God. May we get messages, confirmation, advice of the greater good. Anything that you need the collective to know. Apollo and Sekhmet has been sent, and they've been trying to tap it. I would like to pick up with these cards or what they're trying to tell me to bring forth to the collective. And so it will be, and so it is. Let's tap in on a word they would like to tell us. Apollo would like to always communicate through oracles, seers, prophetess. What word you would like to tell the collective? Apollo and Sekhmet. What word would you like to tell the collective? What word would you like to tell the collective? Word for the collective. Word for me or the collective. What are you trying to tell us? Go deeper. Expressing the deeper meanings in life while staying attuned to childlike wonder is at the heart of all great art. And he who was a deity of art to go deeper. On the bottom we have precision. The desire to do things precisely is useful as long as it does not devolve into rigidity. And precision is funny because he used the bow and arrow just like Sekhmet. So it was a precise wording, precise intentions. Okay. I will use this earth magic due to that he is primordial and did pick up on all the primordial energies. Energy from Apollo and Sekhmet. What would they like to tell us? Energy. Shape-shifting. Clouds. We're going through a shift. There's a shift going on. And again, dreamtime, creation. Lots of creativity, lots of art here. We are creating the new. There's gonna be a new time, a shift in the time to bring in the new. And at this moment, we're in the shape-shifting timeline to move on to the new. Let's see. Sacred symbol. Sacred symbol that Apollo and Sekhmet would like to communicate with us. We have guides. Guides came out. They're guiding us. And the bottom, spiritual cleansing. They're here. They're here to cleanse, shift. That's what they're known for. They're known to kill the bad, kill the evil, and cleanse for the beginning. I think that's why God sent them over to do spiritual cleanse. We gotta stay grounded. Lots of change could cause a little bit of chaos, and if we're not grounded, we could also be spiraling. And they need us. They need us right now to stay focused and go deep, introspect, understand why things are happening. And these cards speak a lot. So we have the spiritual cleansing. We have grounded. We have time, the shift of time. And I've been saying this, it feels like time is gonna start all over differently. Like a turn of events that's gonna change the way we live. And then also, everything's veiled. We have to trust our intuition because nothing is what it seems. That's why they want us to go deep. Nothing's what it seems. That's why they're here to bring the light and destroy what needs to be destroyed. These warrior gods of the sun have a lot of duality in them. And this duality can be a little frightening. So I'm going to pull a shadow card. What are they trying to tell us? What are they trying to destroy? What are they shape-shifting for this? What do they have to do to create this new beginning in our timeline? It's a cycle. They are doing what they're supposed to do. It's time to to turn the wheel, because it's a cycle. 7 plus 3 is 10. The ending of one cycle to the beginning of a new one. It looks like Lady Justice in the back, but it's called obedience. They're just following orders. Something's happening and I keep saying this, it's a war on spirituality right now. And right now they're being obedient and they're gonna start beginning to clear. Lots of clearing is gonna happen, purging for justice. And we need to start seeing our self-worth. We need to start seeing that we are part of this. And our high frequency is going to help. Since they are warrior, let's see what warrior message for us they have. What does Apollo Sekhmet would like to tell us? What would they like to say? What would Apollo and Sekhmet would like to tell us? The visionary. We have here developing habits and actions to help you turn your visions into reality will guide you on your path to ultimate success and happiness. We're procreating this new timeline. We're procreating this new timeline, and we need to stay in the best as we can in this higher frequency, and understand that everything that's happening around us is for the greater good. They're following orders of the Most High, and they're receiving orders. I do get Apollo, I feel like Saint Michael vibes, I really feel like the same energy there. Sekhmet, I still can't really correlate her energy because she's new to me, but it's on a different video, part 2. I will explain how they are alike. Okay. And then on the top we have the shadow. A lot of us are working with the shadow right now, and we're walking with the shadow. And the Sibyl, oh my goodness, this is crazy because the Sibyl worked with Apollo. He had different Sibyls, which are the oracles, the seers, the prophetess. This is amazing. And then I've seen this. I just saw this bird. It says here, the Sibyl. Think twice before sharing what you know with anyone except those who you know without question are ready to hear it. And this has been my issue. I'm sorry. I know that there's a lot of people receiving messages, and it's scary. They're very prophetic, and then this is my case. It's very prophetic. So and that's why I've been holding back to give this message, because there's a lot of people who won't understand. And then the shadow says, making a friend and ally for your shadow side is necessary for becoming your authentic self, a key element of true success. So they want to see us prosper, but just be careful not to get consumed. Okay. Energy of this time. Energy on this timeline. What are they trying to tell us with this energy of this timeline and all this shifting of the creation of the greater good of the new earth? What are they trying to tell us? Apollo and Sekhmet. Apollo and Sekhmet. What is your energy on this situation and the changes of the timeline? Woman holding coin. And there's a cat. Okay. Sun. So there's a lot of duality here. We have goddess of the moon, and then we have the sun. And I know Apollo's very dualistic. He is a twin, like a Gemini, right? And he's the god of the sun, and then his sister is the god of the moon, Artemis. There's going to be a lot of animal communication. I believe that there's going to be a balance of the powers of the female and the masculine energies. That's what's going on right now too. Gaia, Apollo, everything's trying to balance out. Let's see. What is trying to balance out, Apollo and Sekhmet? What is trying to balance out? What is trying to balance out? Small is beautiful. Without a butterfly in nature. It says here, find the extraordinary in the ordinary. Keep it simple. Use directions. Slow down. Tend to the details. Pay attention. Yeah, they want us to be precise. Go deep. They want us to work on our discipline. Exert authority. Define. Precise. Define. It's time to take the bull by the horns. Create a strategy. Mobilize forces. They want us to prepare. There's a preparation here for something. And if we're not prepared or balanced mind, body, spirit, we are going to lack somewhere where that's going to be our held back, our ball and chain. See. Energy from Apollo. Energy from Apollo. Energy from Apollo. What does he want us to know? Energy of Apollo. We are the master builders right now. Master builder 22. Safe travel. He sees who are the people of God. He sees who are the people of the highest good. And he will make sure that we, and during these shifts, that people who know and feel and are connected are going to be safe through these times. Energy of Sekhmet. What is she trying to tell us? Energy, and we're building. We are the co-creators, the ones that are being saved and the ones that are being protected through these shifts and scary times. We're gonna co-create the new shift, the new timeline. Energy for Sekhmet. What would like to tell us? Prosperity. 3. Work together. They're helping us, and then they wish to trust the process. They want us to trust the change. Trust it is for the greater good, for a better future, for all of us. Okay. Let's do some tarot. What does Apollo and Sekhmet are trying to tell us? What changes are happening? What changes are happening? What changes are happening? Oh wow. The wheel of fortune turning. The change, I'm telling you. 10. The cycle is ending. Turning. New time. New time. Time for a change. Time to explore a different movement for the world. What else for the collective? What do we need to know? Why are they coming through? What changes are going through the timeline? And there's a lot of us who are receiving all these messages, writing everything down, understanding, kind of stressed out, frustrated, knowing and a little stressed out on how to explain this. Yep, we all feel it. We feel the change. We feel a lot of us are in tune, and we feel that the Ankh is here too. We feel that there's a change. There's something coming, and a lot of us are in hermit mode, trying to figure this out. In the low, all the real ones are figuring something's gonna happen with the world soon, and it's gonna change the way we know it. And a lot of us are trying to figure it out and write everything down that we receive through our crown. What else for the collective? Yeah, sorry. There's gonna be movement. We're gonna start moving. We're gonna see more action, more change, more movement of what we know. A lot of, you see here, water, more water destruction, more nature destruction. Yeah, and it's for a better future. It's for a better future, communion with Earth and the animals. We have 2 9s. That's in numerology. It's endings, the ending of into a new cycle. And then we have 2 2s. There's a lot going on here. What else would you like to tell us? It's for a greater good, and I do feel that a lot of us are going to learn how to do our own gardening, our own plantations, and then there is going to be the shock for the collective, that we are going to have to move, the shift of force, divine intervention to make this change in the timeline, to create the better new. What goddess wants to come out for Apollo? And Apollo, what goddess would you like to explain this energy with? What goddess would you like to explain this energy with? A lot of people are receiving prophetic messages. A lot of you, write them down. If you're not ready, find a community that you know there's people getting them, and speak. Because I know it could weigh heavy right now. Apollo, who would you like? What goddess, what word would you like to use at this moment for this reading to explain the timeline change? Explanation of the timeline change. He used Hecate. In the in-between. We're in the in-between. The in-between of the change, the whole, the death and rebirth. We're in the middle. Sekhmet, who would you like to choose to explain this energy we're in, this timeline we're in? Who would you like to choose in this goddess oracle to explain the timeline the way you see it? What goddess could explain what's going on in your assignment in this timeline? Spider Woman, co-creation. You can't make this up. Creation, co-creation. There's a lot going on. So Apollo's here to guide. Sekhmet is here to finish what needs to be done. And Apollo's here sending the messages to the people who are clear channels. And Sekhmet, you're gonna see a lot of bloodbaths soon. The purging of the evil. And all we could do is sit still. Sit still through the whole chaos. We will be protected. Because we are going through a rebirth. There's going to be a rebirth. We are definitely, and then we have here forgiveness. So there's a lot that we have to sit still and introspect. Any visuals that the collective needs to see? Any visuals that the collective has to see right now? The separation. The separation. The separation of the timelines. What else? Any visuals I need to see? Again, feminine. Something with the feminine. So it's time for the feminine to go up and lead. We're going to be the leaders. And I know they're under here. There's a card that I pulled. It was a woman holding the coin and looked like a queen. And then the empress came out, the high priestess. It's up to the feminine who are receiving all these downloads to start pushing the collective to the right direction. That's why it's so important to be clear and not let your ego or your shadow consume you too much. It's time to release and let go. It's time to understand and surrender that you have a higher purpose for the community and the collective. Words of wisdom and advice for the collective before I end this reading. Words of wisdom for the collective before I end this reading. Oh, okay. Here goes. And you can't make this up. It says here, a ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Take risk and venture out of your comfort zone. If you don't move beyond where you are today, you will never have more or be more. There is a trip that you have been thinking of taking. Go, you will make some valuable contacts. And this is confirmation for this. Safe travels, everyone. It's okay. You're protected. Peace.